All right. Hey, are we up and running? Checking around. See if this is happening. Still figuring out how this works. Hey, I think we're there, right? How this works. All right. Hey, folks, we are up and running. Right? So let's get into it. My name is Phil Kearney. I create role-playing games. I illustrate them. I publish them online. And right now we are creating the book cover to the new Eberron adventure that we'll be publishing on DMsGuild called Crystals of Mabar. It's an adventure for 3 to 5 characters, levels 7 to 8. And currently we're doing some lettering. Once we do, the cover is done. So without any further ado, I'm going to just dive on into this chaos for the day. So, oh hey, you can check if you find today's stream exciting. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications. I'm here 10 times per week, Monday through Friday in the morning like this. We're doing Eberron creature token, maps, and interior art design for the upcoming for the adventure when it publishes on DMsGuild. I also stream at lunch times during the week, Monday through Friday, including today. We do different mechanical designs. Right now, we are I'm going to be building a dwarven battle master using the mechanics of the martial power system that we've been developing over the past year to create a complementary magic system for martial characters that rivals in utility those of spellcasters. And then I also stream Mondays and Thursday evenings like I had last night, where we design ships and adventures for Spelljammer in 5th edition. And then on Saturday is an open workbench where I work on whatever's going on. And this Saturday we'll be creating additional assets to include in the Spelljammer Combat and Exploration document that I just published on DMsGuild. It's currently in the top 5, and with your support and interest, it can climb further up the ladder to number 1. So check it out. I only need to average like around 6 sales per day for me to be number 1 right now in the DMsGuild. So it's been doable in the past, and if it's something that captivates you and excites you, and if you're interested in Spelljammer, I will say with zero humility that it is by far my best work, and it is a solid system that can provide options outside of 5e, because it is a loose mechanical structure, more built around the curvature of characters than 5e needs to be. Like you can use it in a 5e light model. The action economy is the only thing that you have to worry about resolving, because if you have different types of action economy, your ship will be able to do less. Because what the ships can do keys off of the action economy of the character that's piloting or in command of a squadron of ships. So you can check all that stuff out if you think it's cool. Like I said, on Saturday we'll be building more tokens and assets to include in the zip file that's included with purchase. So sales pitch over. We are currently working on fonts for the book cover for Crystals of Mabar, taking inspiration from the font used for the 3rd edition adventures, modified to fit our need for this particular piece. Hey, Hornetico, it's good to see you, my guy. Make those curves work for us. I'd say I got considerably better sleep last night. Still pretty stressed out. This is the busiest time of year for my day job. I've apparently got something open on Discord. I'm just going to go ahead and shut that down for now so it doesn't get in the way. Oh yeah, if you're on the Twitter X platform, I'm at Phil Kearney, and I post stuff that I do. You're certainly welcome to kick in and hang out if you want. I have a Discord channel that you can access through my Patreon's About page. I keep it updated. I need to update it, actually, when I finish stream here. Thanks for the reminder. That feels pretty good there. You know what? My gut tells me to come over here and play with this. That would have pinged probably. I don't know. It's no worries, man. I was posting a meme. It was my fault for leaving my Discord channel open. I typically turn off Discord while I'm streaming to help minimize the amount of background noise that occurs on my channel, and I was careless. So you are all good, my guy. Oh my god, this is such a better idea. Like I was saying yesterday, I like to use the same anatomy and curvature and bits on one letter onto the next to help build a unified structure, you know? Word salad. Mmm, tasty. That's about my Ibar text. It's all about having backup plans from what I understand of the anime so far. So Columbo's. Oh, and one more thing. You're right. Actually, that's pretty on point, man. And it's always that one last little one more thing that's the stinger, you know? See if we can make that work out. That. It will work out. Don't mind me, just meticulously sculpting curved lines freehand here. just about done with that. Right about there. Ooh. That's pretty good. I know it's a little off center, but I don't think that's going to be able to be helped. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that, so I may as well embrace it. Urge. I mean, I could pinch the text on this one and expand that out, but the consistency in the font is more important than having the O centered over the arrow. I mean, it's poetic, but it's only slightly offline, but I think I'm going to have to pull it even further to the right a touch. I think there's, we'll see when the F is done, but I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more space over between the F and the M than there is the O and the S, so I have to pull it a little further offline. It is what it is, y'alls. Where are we at on time? 6:49. Yeah, we're doing good. Ooh. The dash likes. Teal day all day. Let's drop first drop the opacity on that a bit. We can grab that R, yeah, the tilde off the R, or the serif, sorry, the word is serif. Feels pretty right. Let's see. What do I need to? I need to. What? What are all these bits? I got bits going on up here. Here's the actual text. Here's the serif. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, nothing here. Nothing to see here, folks. And here. Oh. What? Oh. Huh. That was interesting. What's I got hiding up here? F. Serif. Cool. Alright, back on track. Let's grab this and hey, how about that? cleave that down a little bit so that it has more space of separation. I do like how that cuts. Grabbing pieces. Very nice. Really? Look how perfectly that line kicks in through there. Not bad. We just gotta sculpt it down. Wow. It really does line up. I'm getting better at this. I'm seeing the shapes and the patterns better. May for that I too perhaps have a future in font design. No, but I'm happy to have a level of mastery where I can build things like this for myself when needed. That makes me plenty proud. Is there, what do I do with that little bit? Good point. Let's cleave that out. Curve that in a touch. Duplicate. Retransform. Flip vertical. There's that separation that you see in some of the like the E. Do I want a separation in the E? That's an interesting proposal. Let's go hunt. 3E Eberron Adventures. There we go. Nope. Huh. Where's the... These don't have the broken E. I guess that was... I guess that's in 5E only. 5E Eberron. No, bland and different. All right, I guess. All right, fuck it. I think I'm down a rabbit hole that doesn't need to be. That feels pretty good. Wow, yeah, that actually does feel pretty damn good. All right, so we have an M and a B to build. Loving it. I'm going to take a sip of water for the confidence. Coffee for the adrenaline. All right, I think I want to build the B next. Yeah, okay, we're on the right path. I feel like I want, extra layer. I want an extra layer so I can fuck around and not have to feel regret. Come on, buddy. We got this, right? We got this. That shape is important. Gotta make sure it's not too, like, the balance between the top and the bottom needs to feel right while also remaining in proportion with the rest of the letters that are in the array. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good with that. It's a little off center, I think. Let's bind that down. Binding resolution. We can scooch it just a snutch. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, well, I guess let's just keep after this. We're gonna merge that down. Now we have is the letter B. The letter B. How are we gonna do you? How are we going to do looks like it's, I can just go with a simple... Meow! Come on, buddy. Thank you. Oh, really? So what you're telling me is that the A, the front end of the A, the left side, is just a single pixel too low. Okay. What? See, lines up. Does not line up. All right, you am our culprit. We cleave at thee. Perfect. Cool. All right. So. Meow. Feels right. I like that. Let's do it. And let's see. Maybe. Okay, I see. Angles over here. Ooh. Let's instead skew. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think I like. Ooh, yeah. I don't think I like that foot. Yeah, I don't know if I'm into them being the same width. Maybe. Oh. Maybe I can go grab this L. Curve that there. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Ah, yes. Immediately the correct choice. Any upticking? Nope. I feel like you need a foot stump like that. Anku. So maybe I don't need that foot stump here. Well, hey Ben, how you doing? Just wanted to thank you for the Spelljammer Comment and Exploration book. Really, holy crap! Thanks, Ben. I really appreciate the words of kindness. That is amazing to hear. Thank you. Thanks for showing up. I feel like that is a little bit. Not 100% jiving on that little TIG. Maybe I need to. Maybe I just need to blunt it a little bit. I'm gonna be adding on my Saturday morning workbench stream. Basically, like from 9:30 till noon. Probably 9:30 till 11:30 Seattle time. Pacific time. I'll be adding some asteroids. I'm going to extract some of those asteroid images, like in the maps and stuff. Extract those as like separate elements, and then drop them into the zip file, so that there's just some added assets for people to. And there's also the request to have the gun, the weapon icons on the deck, to have those included, so that people could build their own ships more easily. That seems like a perfectly viable request. So I'm going to be doing basically extracting stuff and then adding them to the folder on my Saturday workbench, and yeah. So and then I'll update the file. So on Saturday afternoon there'll be a new files. The zip file will be updated with additional assets. So. Kind of yammering a little bit. Don't mind me, right? Hey, cool. We have ourselves some letters. So we can drop out the background here. And yeah, the F and the O, yeah, that's a little off center. So I need to yuck it. Right about there. Feels pretty perfect. And now, is that M a little bit too far away from the left? Yeah, I think I can. I think the A needs to get scooched, not everything else. Yeah, that feels about right. Now I feel like I actually do need to scooch this structure. The spacing here and the spacing here feels more on point. A lot of, yeah, I think that fits right. So what's up? Hey Nitro, it's good to see you. Not here to bombard you with questions. Just want to see the cool book cover. Thanks, man. Nitro, I know you've lobbed me a lot of questions. Anyone that doesn't know, Nitro is actually running this adventure right now. He was a playtester, player in a couple different sessions of this, and then he picked it up and he's been running it for his home team for the past like months. So I'm having a personally overwhelming week, so the reason why I haven't been as engaging with you yesterday as you would normally anticipate is just because I'm running out of spoons to hold. I gotta get through this week. I think next week I'm gonna be at my normal emotional capacity. But I believe you had stated in our messages that you're just mostly pointing out opportunities to help clarify some stuff, and I want to take that to heart, but I also need the bandwidth to do so. So please don't take my lack of engagement as me being tired of you. It's my life is ringing me pretty hard right now, which is fine. It's March into April. It happens every year. This is just a It's intense at my day job. I won't bore you with the details, but it's the busy time of the year. Everything's a little extra hectic. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is do that and then create a new cover here. I want to grab this color here and this color here. That. My madness will make sense here in a moment. Nope. Let's grab this one here. Yeah. I'm just gonna blend. We're just making a gradient blend, just like a rough gradient blend, and then we'll carve out the letters underneath it. And the plan is just to use grays and greens for the cover. Very thematic. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, this is the color theme. Thank you. That you saying that is, considering I don't see any color at all, that is that's a personal victory. Me being able to design aesthetically using color, yeah, thank you. That's probably the biggest compliment you could pay me. It's all just numbers and theory to me. I don't actually enjoy any of the aesthetics of the color itself. So, kind of like Beethoven being deaf, I really have no idea what it is that you see, and I just know the theory of it, right? And I just know that if I make the numbers do what they do over yonder, that if I'm pulling good color references off of other artwork, that it'll probably work out fine. There we go. Bam, now has the same gradient as the rest of the frame around it. Very subtle, but present. And it has pretty good visibility. $7.30. Excellent. Well, hey, Ben, I'm glad I can accommodate. You're welcome to hit me on my Discord channel if you have any questions or if there's anything I can do to help you with the mathing of it. Crystals of a bar. I'm happy with that. Just taking a moment of consideration. I see an opportunity to potentially increase the font size a tick. I'm wondering if I want to bother or not. I mean, hey, if you don't take the shot, you don't know, right? So let's check it out. First off, let's grab these things and hold them to the top and take the rest of this stuff here and garbage it. This, minus that, plus this, and this. Where do we go from here, huh? Nah, that's too big. Not a lot of margin here. Maybe that's... Even that might be too much. Let's see. See, it fills the space better vertically, but it starts to crowd the of. Oh boy. This is the way. Oof, that R got clipped. Let's cut these separately now. I spy with my eyes something that is text. I'll catch up with you in a second here. Hold on, I'm micromanaging my life. What's up? If I printed SC&E into a book to put on my D&D shelf, I'll only do that with your blessing and provided DMsGuild doesn't have an issue. I mean, once you have the PDF, I can't control what you do with it. I don't have the status yet on DMsGuild. I believe have a for me to be able to create a book, I have to have I believe a gold medal. What is it? There's a I have a gold medal is 501 sales of a book, and a platinum is 1,001 sales. And I believe it's a book that has not yet been published on DMsGuild can be created as a print on demand before the book publishes if I have previously attained gold medal status on something. Once a book has been published on DMsGuild, they won't approve it to be republished as a print on demand unless it has over 1,000 sales. So I have not yet reached a point where I have the right to do that. Most of the stuff that I build is pretty niche. Are these levels still? I feel like this is off mark. So if you were to print it, I couldn't stop you from doing it. It's very respectful for you to ask. Thank you. It's not like you're gonna like print out 1,000 copies and sell it or nothing. This is just what you're doing for your own home table. Mad respects for that. And thank you, God. I am honored that you feel it's worthy to invest the coin to do so. I has a proud. This is where we were at. This is where we are now. That might actually feel a little cramped. Well, that feels a little spacious. Maybe I can just... Well, I don't think I did anything there. Now I'm being super nitpicky. I think that fits better. Oh boy, it's almost identical. Like, it didn't really fucking matter at all. Okay, so apparently I resized the letters to be almost exactly the same, and I just scooted them in a bit. But, I think I'm okay with that. Now I feel like it's a little crowded. God damn it. All right. All right. Let's take this and go. One tick that way. One tick that way. I think that grooves. I think we're in a good place here. Cool. Okay. I'm going to hit save. Good pop. And it's 7:30, so I've still got, I'm going to start another 20-minute timer. I got another 20 minutes before I got to go start serving Caesar. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, so I can let this be. There's a part of me that wants to drop the lighting on the Eberron logo down here. This is a close simulation. I wanted to go with the white text here because it lines up with the white text here, which is this is a non-compromise. That's their official logo, so it can't change. So the idea of those things lining up is that I like those ideas. I like that idea. Maybe I don't know. Maybe let's fuck around a little bit since I got a little bit of time. Here's my frame. Let's redo that real quick. Hold on. Small bits, over bits, darker bits. I can put a new one in here, and this is the thought. It's probably a bad idea. Okay. Why didn't that do anything? Oh, I bet the whole thing is... Right. There. Text. The guys in the tunnel being grayscale makes me feel eerie, like they're being corrupted by the everlasting night that claws brain into the carnwood. Thank you, Nitro. Thank you. Okay, yes, I love thumbing through the source books, and I know I'll be using this one a lot. Great, Ben. I'm glad to hear it, man. Yeah, very little, very, very little color expression on these guys. Like, it's very nominal. Like, there's like the tiny little bit of color variation. Just a touch. Yep. I don't know if I like this white or not. I don't think I hate that. I don't love it though. Okay, so what I think I want to do... Yeah, just take the edge off a little bit so it has a smoother transition. Yeah, I think that's what I was looking for. Yeah, now this doesn't shout out nearly as much against the piece overall. And actually the lighter flare at the bottom here I think helps ease into the mist. Or the fog on the ground. I fucking loved doing this forestry stuff. I love doing environmental stuff so much. Yeah, I think this is fucking on point. Alright. So I'm going to hit the save button there. And so the next thing we do is we're going to dive back into the map. So let me go ahead and set this aside as task complete. And we still have 15 minutes. Love that. All right. Fat map coming down. All right, there we go. So I decided to redo the lighting in the place using pitons driven into the wall, having a light spell cantrip permanized on a piton, which is just a ritual to do, and then bam, drive it into the wall. I was using originally the idea was like having overhead lighting, but I realized while I was going through the document, what I do off screen when I'm not on, when I'm not streaming with you guys, is I'm going through the document and basically looking at, since I've had a while to let me view it with fresh eyes, is like, where's the logic errors, where is the what's the sensible thing that would be done, like what's practical to do in this place, and how we proceed with that. So the things that I know I need to fix, these are little balls of light right now, so I want to make little pittons, like little white pittons to put into the place. But on the virtual tabletop, I want to have piton icons that can then be made sources of light that you just overlay, so that the lighting for the place will be controlled by the pittons. So if you turn off, like if we took away a piton, it would create a spot of dim light in that area, as would be appropriate. So the dynamic lighting in the Roll20 virtual tabletop environment remains accurate to what is being done. And let's see. Oh yeah, and having all the doors down and having them sealed from the outside, locked on this side, locked on this side, locked on this side, and locked on this side, helps make sure that this area is secured. Although there is the option to have the doors open. If I did that, like we were discussing, Nitro, that would flood this area with fog and would slowly corrupt it. I'm concerned. Looking at the big picture, I'm concerned that we got to build a magic circle in here. So I mean, why not? Let's just fuck around while we're here. But if we allowed the fog in here to corrupt this region, it would potentially corrode the circle itself. And that would render the teleportation circle inoperable, which is unacceptable. So I think I have to close it off, so that, like, if you get crystals and gunk into that stuff, you might not be able to screw the crystals in correctly, so you wouldn't be able to reactivate the circle, and that's a non-start. So we have to secure the thing so it doesn't get corrupted. But we also have to maintain security on it so that we don't accidentally have people show up unannounced if someone were to sneak in. So locking it from the outside on all four doors is the most practical solution, and only creates a minor challenge in that anyone that wants to you would have to open a door to get access to us, which could potentially alert other people in the area that there's tomfuckery going on. 5, 10, 15. You know what? Let's do that instead. Let's just make it that size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bigger than a normal teleportation circle would be, but I think I'm okay with it. Do that, and then we'll go to select, and then modify, and then contract, and let's contract by, yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's start there. Now we want to build a 6-point star. So let's work on the symmetry of it. Yeah, Ben, man, drop in my Discord channel if you got any questions about anything that's going on in that book. I am more than happy to attempt walking through the logic, whatever logic there is, to help walk you through it as necessary. That feels symmetric. I'm just thrilled that it's scratching that itch that so many people had for Oops. You know, for more practical active game, you know, active adventuring. I feel like this is slightly off center and it's pissing me off a touch. That is literally 1 pixel, and I think I have to reduce this by like a pixel. Let's check our top edges here to see where our margins are at. No variance. And 1 pixel. Yep, I am right. This thing is off a pixel. So, what does this tell us that we need to do? We have a pixel there. We have a pixel there. We have no pixel here. We have no pixel here. So I need to free transform. Why is the x-axis? That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. How can this be 3,100 pixels wide and 4,700 pixels tall? That doesn't seem to make any sense. Let's see if that did the trick somehow. That was weird. Tomfuckery ensues. Appears to be a negative Ghost Rider. It's close. That has the gap I want. What about down here? That also now has the gap that I want. I think I was going to say it's okay. If I... Nah, it's good. Let's see if we can build this successfully. We'll duplicate this here. 360 divided by 6 is 60, so free transform. And we're going to rotate 60. I'm going to duplicate. Free transform. Yeah. Picture perfect. You might want to take a click, 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 click. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Merge those down. Drop the opacity. So we know the width of the line here is 15 pixels. I think I want to make the next line 10 pixels. Yeah, that feels pretty right. Ooh boy, this is going to be a fun challenge. Not giving it to me, huh? Well, okay. So we're at least setting up the dots. That's a goodness. If we can get the dots centered, we can just draw. We can just mud a line. All right, commence mutting. I bet there's a specific Pythagorean angle that I'm supposed to be working here. Is it 60? Tell me it's 60. Tell me it's 60. Fuck you, Pythagoras. Jesus Christ, you dude. What a stud. All right. What a stud. Free transform. What a stud Matt is. Drugs don't do it. Down a bit, over here, trim this down a little bit. Oh, hey Tyler, how you doing, my dude? Oh shit, Tyler, you always show up when my day's done. Actually, that's not true. Sometimes you show up earlier. But my day is, I only have a few minutes left here. That was my day end timer. I'm going to be back at lunchtime though. We're building up. Drunken Yoda is running a one-shot playtest on Thursday next week. On the 4th, that I have the opportunity to participate in, and I am going to make a Martial Powers Dwarven Battlemaster to join the team. So at lunchtime today, my lunch stream will probably be in about 5.5 hours from now. That'll be 1:30 here in Seattle. I should be able to take a lunch safely at that point. So we're going to build a Dwarven Battlemaster. And then if that doesn't consume the entire session, then we'll continue fleshing out what creatures should be present in the different colors. Wait, why is there a thing up there? There we go. Flip vertical. So, but we are crazy close to being ready to go with the playtesting campaign. So I think I'll be dropping messages on Patreon and Discord this weekend about what days we want to set up the play, and giving my Patreon paid supporters first right of acceptance. It's going to be a vote system, and the Patreons are going to have more voting privilege than the rest. So I think that sits pretty good. just want to give folks a heads up about that is coming down the pipe very, very quickly. There. Big old magic circle. Think fast. I think that sits pretty. Yeah, that does sit pretty. That's a good symbol. I'm good with that guy. I don't want to tie up its components though, so I'm going to do like that and call it magic circle black. And then we'll go with lights. All right, so when we come back, I'm going to continue building out. What we're doing now is we're building out assets. We're going to make the wind vane something that looks cool. We're going to rebuild the lights here into enchanted pittons. I have furniture to drop in here into the mess hall, some tables and chairs, beds, crates and storage stuff here, alchemical laboratory with tables and cauldrons and all that shit. So we're going to, weapons racks. There's nothing really in the clean room here. Bed, table, safe, accoutrement over here. And once we do that, we can start doing NPCs. All the creature tokens are done. That's not true. We still have the blood golem, and we have some what's the word I'm looking for? Demodans to create, and the NPCs. So we got a lot of work to do still, but that's okay because it's going to be a while before the thing publishes. So, but we're in a really good place right now. So I'm happy with where we're at, and I do know who I'm making for Martial Powers playtest, though. Oh, I wish so badly I could have participated in that. He's such a great dude. He is. I don't know. Maybe he was saying 4. It's over on Josh's channel. I don't know if you're hanging out on Dungeoneers Pack or not. But that's where he's conducting this stuff through. But yeah, Drunken's a pretty good guy. But hey, I mean, if you want to participate in the Martial Power stuff that I'm doing, I'll be doing it for months, starting in a couple weeks, and probably into July. So that's it for now, guys. I've really got to kick out of here. So I'll be back in about 5.5 hours to work on Martial Powers, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we're building more Spelljammer assets. We're going to build asteroids and the weapon tokens to drop into the zip file that we have on DMsGuild right now. And I'm going to update my Discord link, but you can access my Discord. Stay current, following at Phil Kearney. That's Twitter X, and here's my Patreon. And then the About page. And here's my Discord link. It's probably no good, so I need to update it. But it might be active. If it's not, I'm going to swap it out anyway. Yep, it's still good, so you can jump in the invite there. And while you're here, if you want to be a supporting member, God bless you. I appreciate the support. And here's all the different books. The Spelljammer book that we just published on DMsGuild. The color mana system that I use for Magic the Gathering conversions. The Point Warlocks is almost gold. It's like 20 sales away from gold. Pacts and Patrons of Ravnica is rising up to silver. Theurgy is still good stuff. And then if you're interested in my color blindness, here's a link to that. So I'm out of here, guys. I'll be back in 5.5. Thanks a lot for being here, guys. I really appreciate you. And we'll keep tearing into this stuff into the future. So thanks a lot. Laters.